Clovis Unified School District would like to honor as their first 2023 inductee to the Clovis Unified School District Athletic Hall of Fame and our Doc Buchanan Award, Dr. Carlo Prandini, escorted by Boys Basketball Track Co-Player of the Year from Clovis North High School, Jordan Espinoza, and Girls Water Polo Track Outstanding Performer of the Year from Clovis High School, Claire Minton. Dr. Prandini, welcome to The Tonight Show. What did it mean for you, first of all, to see those kids talk about you?
Well, it's all very moving, very humbling. And the whole reason anyone in education is because of the kids. It sometimes seems like a cliche, but that's what gets you, at least that's what got me up every day. Go out there and try to make a difference.
Can you share what the Doc Buchanan Award means to you?
Well, it's an award I never even considered that I would get. It's Doc was an incredible guy, and I had the good fortune of knowing him. And when I was 25 years old, I still can remember the interview. It was the first time I ever met Doc. And I remember he asked me, "Okay, Carlo, what can I expect my track team is going to look like?" Because he took ownership in all the sports. And so I rambled on about how we're going to get a lot of kids out there. We're going to work hard. You can come out and see our practices, and we're going to compete, and we're going to pull together. Used to tell the track team at the very first day, who knows who's going to be the best team, but we're definitely going to be the hardest working and have the best attitude. And so Doc kind of liked my answer. And he said, I said, "So if a kid comes on my team, our team, we're going to make sure that he's going to be or she's going to be the very best they can be. If that means they're going to get to go to league and maybe place at league or go to valleys, win a valley, go to state, or be an Olympian." And Doc really liked that, and he took off with that. Because Doc was no child left behind before there was no child left behind. He was in it for all kids. And he said there, and he said it multiple times, he said, "I don't care where any kid grows up or what neighborhood he or she comes from, they're going to have opportunities in Clovis Unified. And if that means going to the Ivy League school or going to City College or whatever works for them, they're going to be the very best academically they can be. And they could also go and sing in Carnegie Hall if they wanted to, or march in the Macy's Day Parade." And we've done all those, the district has done all those things. And so he had such a tremendous vision, and I'm glad that I'm being considered for this award.
Considered, you have it.
Okay. Well, I'm not done yet, so they could take it away from me. But.
I doubt that. With so many decades of service, do you have a fond memory or anything that just sticks out from all the other wonderful moments that you've had with the district?
Well, there's a whole lot of memories, and you'll probably see a couple of them tonight with the baseball championship or the football championship. And usually at those events, I was an administrator trying to keep the kids off the field, and I didn't succeed very well, as you'll see in the videos. But all the championships that my teams won or that we were able to witness over the years, and at multiple schools, because I was at Alta and then I was at West, and then we started North. I used to love graduations, and there was a lot of work, and there's probably people out there saying, "What are you talking about? Those graduations are a lot of work." But I always thought a graduation was a chance to honor the kids and to also say thank you to the parents and the community and their grandparents and their families. And it was such a good event. And I remember in 1998, we wanted to bring a live cougar to the Clovis High graduation. And you guys remember Dave Banzer. A lot of you remember we lost him a couple of years ago. But Dave, I said, because he's a hunter and he knows, I said, "Dave, we want to Cougar at the graduation. And he said, you know, I know a guy. And if you know Dave, he knew a guy, and he found some guys up in the high desert that trained Cougars for the Hollywood or whatever. And so we got him there and set him on the victory stand. But that was such a memorable occasion. It was just one of many graduations that I thought were very special. And in the video, they talked about the state meet. And getting the state meet here is an example of what the school district can do to when they put their mind to it. Because Terry Bradley came and said, you know, Carlo, how can we get this state meet here? Because we had been talking about it. And so it was a combination of the governing board supporting Terry, and then Terry, of course, finagling how to get money to improve the facility over at Buchanan, because the CIF needed the facility upgrade. And then you knew Brian Weaver was running the state cross-country meet, which we started years ago. And so all of that kind of came together. And when the CIF came to visit the place, we didn't limit it to just seeing the track. We had to meet the grounds guys, and we had to meet the chief of police and the mayor of Clovis and the maintenance department, and all the things that makes the school work and the school district work, and the people. And so the state meet is an example, and Dan Kaiser told me, he says, you know, ever since the old Clovis week kind of went away when we were just Clovis High, Clovis West, we haven't done something that the whole district gets behind. And so getting the state meet here, and then the success that we have had and our kids have had over the years has been very rewarding, and it's an example of what a district can do, this district can do when it puts its mind to it.
And finally, who would you like to thank that joined you here this evening?
Well, there's a whole lot of people out here to thank, and number one, I have to thank my wife, Teresa. You saw her up there. But without her and her support over the years, and when I retired and I spent more time around the house and saw all the things that had to be done without me before, you start realizing who raised these kids, because I wasn't around as much as I should have. So Teresa, thank you so very much for all your support. And my pop, he's 92 years old, he made it here today. His example, I think maybe the work ethic and the passion for his kids. He raised 6 of us. His wife, my mom, passed away when I was 15. I was the oldest of 6. So he had some help from my grandma, my Nona, but Pop's always been there. And then I should say thank you to my 3 kids, inspiration for me over the years, Christine, Mark, and Jenna. They're the pride, and now we've got some grandkids, and you know, there's some old friends out there that I couldn't be here without them, and so I need to thank them first and foremost, and then my pals.
Awesome. Well, it's been great to watch your career on this video and encapsulate it here at this moment, and just congratulations, Dr. Prandini, and welcome to the Hall of Fame.
Thank you, George.
Carlo Prandini.